a different type, a different life, maybe a different jovial. It's, you know, jovial despite what's happening. I want to go back to February 2024. I know you were not at the initial scene, right? You are a well-wisher, but walk me through, are you at home? Are you, you know, at work, coming home, and then you hear an explosion? What happens? Just walk me through the day, the night, actually.
I'll remember very well. Prior to that day, 1st February, there was a project I was working on, so I was putting my best to delivering some documentation that I was to do. So I translated like the previous 2 nights, and that day I decided that because I've done this for quite a while, let me today just rest. So when we were going to bed, we normally have these family prayers. We did our prayers, and then we went to bed. So and then like about 20 minutes later, that was about, because we went to bed at around 10:40, and at around 11 o'clock, we had now those bangs. And I didn't think that it was actually something big, unless like a brother of mine now knocked my door and was like, have you heard those bangs? And I was like, you know, these are just kawaida things. Maybe these, you know, the proverbial Sani, the ones that come to demolish. So we were like, it's just Sani doing the demolition, maybe at the ghetto, because there was a time they had been given a notice.
I see.
So then it persisted, and we were like, well, let's just peep through the window. So peeping through the window, you could actually see like a very huge fire, and we were like, what could that be? For someone who didn't know that we had a gas plant near us, trust me, you are like, this could be an electrical fault. And we have a transformer next to our gate. So first thing to do is just switch all the lights, and then now we go to the gate, try to ask the askaris at the gate whether they can turn off also the transformer. You know, there's a way that you can actually separate the lines. But luckily, we have Kenya Power staff at the estate. In the estate. So he was able to actually go there and actually do the needful. So we were like, then everything is set. That is the time I walked out. I walked out with my brother-in-law, and I made sure that Regina and the kids were back in the house, and I told them not to come out until we've returned, to just go see what is happening. But on getting to the gate, you could hear the voices, the noise, people knocking at the gate and asking us to let them in, asking the askaris to let them in. So now that is what caught our attention, other than finishing on the transformer issue and asking them to actually try and switch off the power in every block, because you have like 22 blocks in the estate. So we decided now, let's just see what is happening out there. On opening the gate, trust me, whatever we saw, there's no way you could leave that place without seeing how we could assist. So we talked to the askaris, we asked them, just let these people in, let them store their things. Those who are using this as a shortcut, because we have like 2 gates at the back and at the front, let them just go through. No one can take anything at this time. Kindly just let them use this place as an escape.
Just an escape. Who are these people?
The Mradi, we are all from Mradi, but they said that I'm living in is a bit gated. So them, they're living out there. I say maybe some shanties, though we still have some informal settlements, and also we still have some permanent buildings out there. So all of them, because everyone was like vacating. People are trying to salvage whatever they can salvage. Because for them, by that time, I think it was about like 20 minutes into the fire. But now, by the time as we arrived there, there were already people who are burnt. You can actually see people without skin. And we're like, then some of us who maybe are blessed with cars, we can use those cars to take them to Mama Lucy, the nearest facility for the government. You know, that's the one that you can easily take a person once they're having an issue and you don't have whether they have insurance or anything. So we were at that process before the explosion happened.